We are rolling.
I'm fucking mad. Alright, so as you may or may not have seen, Taco Bell recently announced that next month some changes are coming to their menu, which means just completely gutting it. They're getting rid of all potato items. They're getting rid of the quesarito. They're getting rid of the 7-layer burrito, which is like the healthiest standby. They're getting rid of the fucking beefy Fritos burrito, which is the best dollar menu item on the menu, besides the spicy potato soft taco, which they're also getting rid of because it has potatoes in it. This makes me so fucking angry. So today we're going to be reviewing, I've probably reviewed the spiced potato before, but I'm just going to say a goodbye to it, and then the grilled cheese burrito, which is our new limited time offer that's been out for a couple weeks now. Yeah, I'm angry. This is gonna be a pretty bitter review. Yeah, thing's filming, right? You can see the time clicking.
Yeah, wait, we're filming. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Let's unwrap this. So we got some foil wrapping, only used for the soon-to-be-gone quesarito, and this, and then some wax paper on the inside. Now, here's the grilled cheese burrito, a little bit small for $3. I'm used to getting them a bit heftier, and normally the cheese is a little more burnt, like a nice burnt pizza. But, you know, you can't get it all. Apparently soon you're going to be able to get nothing at Taco Bell. Alright, well, let's take a bite, huh? Let's take a fucking bite. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, so the cheese, it's basically just shredded cheese that's been like somehow grilled on top. Connects to the top of the top of the tortilla pretty well. On the inside, you've got some red strips, some beef, some more cheese. I think a little bit of sour cream. The red strips are good. I don't know why they don't have them in more things. They're nice and crunchy, and you know what else is crunchy? The Fritos that they're fucking getting rid of. Why are you getting rid of the beefy Fritos burrito? That is such a fucking standby. And, like, you know they sell plenty of them, and you know their margin of profit has to be pretty solid. That's not the point here. The point is they're streamlining the menu. This is no longer directly about money, it's about time. And, of course, like, that is, you know, time is money, whatever. But, like, this is streamlining it in service of not the best-selling items, but rather which items you can, like, basically reduce the number of ingredients you have to. Like, it's this reduction of choice, basically. Or not reduction of choice, never mind. But it's just like the reduction, like the paring down of the menu to the absolute minimal. It's like the Chipotleization. Chipotle is the most American food. That kind of fast casual bullshit is the most American food. Not fun novelty fast food. Just that bland, completely standardized shit. No, this is solid. There's a bit of rice inside it. Could use a little bit more just to fill it out. Which is really what the rice is good for. The main drawback with the beefy Fritos burrito that's leaving soon is that there's a bit too much rice without anything to moisten it up, which is why the pro gamer move is to add potatoes and creamy jalapeno sauce to it. It's $1.50 and one of my favorite items. Oh, what's this?
I believe it's
Oh, that's strong.
Baja Blast and Gin.
Yeah, Baja Blast and Gin, right? Yeah, so anyway. Pretty good. But yeah, it's like, this is probably going to backfire because I imagine this is going to reduce the amount of customers you get by a pretty solid amount. Because, you know, it's getting rid of the novelty and fun of Taco Bell, which is half the appeal of it. Like, I'm surprised almost they're not getting rid of the Crunchwrap Supreme at this point, because again, that requires an item that that requires an ingredient, namely the circular hard shell, that you don't find in any other item besides the spicy tostado, which they are also getting rid of. And it takes a little bit of time to assemble. And it's really fucked up. It's like, yeah, this literal just complete streamlining of the process. It's the fucking Fordization, whatever the whole, like, you know, the 20th century sort of capitalist streamlining of production, right? Like, it's making it fully industrial. It's making it Chipotle. And Chipotle, again, it's so interesting how not so interesting, but you like the aesthetic also kind of matches that sort of like Taylorization, not Fordization. This sort of Taylorization in this kind of just bleak industrial sort of inside. And then you get it, and it's this kind of just assembly line production. And it's all in the service, not of of just reducing the amount of time. It's not about not about what sort of item sells best. It's about what takes the least amount of time. And it's horseshit. I mean, and it makes sense, but it's just like that just goes to show like how depressing our current world is. Like, along with a lot of other stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, everything else going on right now is way, way worse than the Taco Bell menu getting pared down. But like, no, it's just depressing. Like, it is the minimization of time above all else. Like, great item. It's just cheese, potatoes, lettuce, and the chipotle sauce. Totally necessary. That last bit. And this spicy potato soft taco is one of the main problems with Taco Bell is that it's not very textural, right? Pretty mushy. I've addressed this in previous reviews. But the spicy potato soft taco, it's got that kind of soft cheese, it's got the soft tortilla, and then the crispy potatoes with the soft inside and the crunchy lettuce. It works perfectly on that level. And they're getting rid of it. But yeah. What the hell, man? What the hell? They're also getting rid of spicy tostada, which I don't really care about. I'm kind of surprised about the also, this is gutting the vegetarian menu. Because I think they're also getting rid of black beans. That part's actually surprising.
Wait, what the fuck?
Like, getting rid of both the 7-layer, which doesn't take any extra ingredients, and all potato items. Like, that is losing out on a relatively lucrative market. The question, I guess, is whether they're bringing in Beyond Meat or not. Which I really hope they don't, because that's boring. It's, again, that sort of, it's like assembly line shit, because it's effectively the same product structurally as kind of meat or what have you. I don't know, in terms of just taste and texture and, like, the amount of time it takes to scoop. Because a potato, like, you know, you have to spread out slightly different than you would ground beef or ground chicken. Okay. Yeah, time is money. Except, like, no, this probably will backfire because, again, it's going to be unpopular. But it's like, yes, you can process more customers, but you'll have fewer customers, right? And I mean, that's kind of, I'm sure that's sort of related to, I'm sure I could come up with some bullshit about how that's related to the tendency of rate of profit to fall, which I don't really know what that is, but, you know, I'm sure someone out there can come up with some half-assed bullshit Marxist explanation, probably not bullshit, but, you know, of how, like, this sort of, like, attempting to streamline time in terms of fast food is inherently going to lead to a collapse in its popularity, but... Or me when I've had a few less beers. It's just not fun. Burger King is going to be the only fun fast food left. They're taking out all the novelty. Like, the grilled cheese burrito is good. Yeah, and I hope they keep coming out with stuff like this, but they're probably not. We're probably just going to get more bullshit like... Maybe the triple double crunch wrap will come back every now and then, which is good, don't get me wrong. Or the double stacked taco. Both are fine, but they're not interesting. Yes, I don't actually feel betrayed by a fast food corporation that we know is soulless, but, you know, I just wish. You know, the Taco Bell's been a pretty good standby, and they're removing most of my order, except for the shredded chicken mini quesadilla. Yeah, anyway. The grilled cheese burrito, when the cheese is a little crispier on top, elevates it a bit more. But even not, it's not healthy at all. Texturally, the red strips really balance it out. The nacho cheese on the inside combined with the sour cream and beef is a lot more evenly layered than a lot of Taco Bell items I've had, so I'd say that's some definite points to it. It's a pretty good menu item, maybe a little steep for $3, but it's pretty filling and it'll make you feel a bit like shit given all the dairy. So I'd say it's pretty solid. It goes really well with a few beers and a lot of rage at the company creating it. So yeah, maybe give it a try before it goes away, along with all our hopes and dreams and Taco Bell potatoes. But yeah, signing off now, and I hope this is what sparks the mass insurrection against the all current production.